4.
You've had Brady.
4 years, yeah. I had Coach Smith freshman year, Coach Madison, Coach Durkin, and now Coach Brown.
That's a lot to adjust to.
Yeah.
What now that you have Coach Brown, who really specializes in linebacker, what have you learned from him this summer?
A lot.
In spring and
yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, he coached linebackers at Boston College that did a great job, and he's got a lot of different skills and tidbits and drills that we do that we haven't done in the past. So picked up a lot from him. He's a great teacher.
And he's Dr. Blitz. So
yeah, yeah.
Are you talk about? It sounds like you guys are bringing the house sometimes. Talk about that approach.
Yeah. Well, he says we're not just throwing things against the wall. It's all calculated blitzes, all calculated pressures, and he knows when to bring it. And when we do bring it, we're gonna get after it.
It sounded like Mike Wroblewski might be the number 2 there at that linebacker spot. Can you tell us a little bit about him and what he brings to the table?
I mean, he's a hard worker. He's a football player. He's a guy that came in as a walk-on, recently got a scholarship, and he earned every bit of that scholarship. He watched a lot of film. He's always in the right place and studies the playbook. Great kid and a great football player.
What was it like, the announcement that he was getting that?
Yeah, it was exciting, especially for some of us have been around him for 3-4 years. And for him to finally get that scholarship was awesome.
You played a lot with Mike McCray.
Yeah.
And you guys have been here a long time together. Talk about your journey together and what you guys expect to do this year.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I remember when we were juniors in high school, and we were the 2 Ohio linebackers around here committed, and here we are as seniors in college playing together, and it's fun. And we got good chemistry. We've been playing together for a while now, so we're just excited to get going.
Coach Brown was saying that throughout camp he saw you get more and more comfortable with being running the show, I guess, on defense and being the voice and that kind of thing. Did it take a little while to adjust to being the guy calling on the shots?
Yeah, I think so. In the past, when there's someone else making all the calls, you can kind of take a back seat. But, this camp's been good for me, kind of taking that role and improving each week.
When did that click in for you?
I think in the spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to be thrilled to see Mike healthy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen him go through a lot the first couple of years here. And, he's such a good athlete. To see him moving around like he is right now, 100% healthy, is real exciting.
How was Jabril fitting into the linebacking area? And is he just jumping around the whole practice, or?
Yeah, he brings a different energy, a great energy to the room, and we love it. And him and Furbush both play Sam, so he's always on Furbush, giving him different tidbits on how to cover the tight ends because he's so athletic. So, yeah, he's great to have around. High energy guy.
Sounds like the freshman linebackers are making an impression.
Yeah, absolutely.
What have you seen from them?
Devin Bush, great player. He was here in the spring. Boss, they're all great athletes, all run real well. Boss and Uche and those guys. They're guys that are going to be playing a lot here.
So Devin Bush, because there's also Devin Gill, is the guy who's maybe jumped out the most of those freshmen?
Yeah, I think so. He's been here the longest. He knows the playbook the most, and he's done a real great job. So.
And now those guys are learning from you. Have you become a mentor?
Yeah, I think so. And kind of taking on that role, just playing here, for the last 3 years, I can help them out with some of the other stuff we've learned in the past, and how to watch film for game days because they haven't experienced a game day yet. So things like that I can help them with.
How did Jake Ryan and Bolden help you? They had that role that you now have.
Yeah, they help me a lot. Just watching those guys, how they watch film, how they go into meetings, how they practice every day. It's kind of how I try to model, how I go about my business too.
You talked to Jake Austin?
Yeah, I talk to him sometimes. Yeah, both from Cleveland area too. So yeah, I keep in touch. He was around here, I think in the summer a little bit. So got to see him then.
How much you talk to your brother Alex about defense and being in the middle of things?
Yeah, I talk to him a lot. He's an impressive guy, just with the whole leadership deal and diagnosing defenses and offenses and all the things like that. I talk to him a lot. He's got great advice.
Bits of advice or whatever you picked up from him?
I think the biggest thing he says is just kind of slow the game down. Everything going on, you got to slow the game down, focus on a few, tendencies, and that's when you get more comfortable.
Coach Brown, I think, said Uche was really making a mark as a pass rusher. He's got a quick first step, or what is it about him?
Yeah, I mean, he's impressive, fast burst. He's a guy that probably runs like a 4.5 40, just a very fast kid. and he's starting to fit into the scheme a little better. So you can see him playing fast as well now.
Coach Harbaugh says that Mike Hirsch was inspirational to him, just his story. And now that you've seen him play, and I know your brother has a connection with him too at Harvard. Talk about the Mike Hirsch element.
Oh, it's great. He's an awesome kid. He played with my brother at Harvard. Got in connection with him, and it's great to see a guy like that. He's loved Michigan football his entire life, and to see him, busting his butt every day for scout team, whatever it is, kickoff return. It's just awesome to see, and he's a great kid.